everyone. Welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. I'm Denise, and this reading is going to be an update. I'm going to check into Matt Gaetz. It's been a little while, so I thought it's a good idea, and you guys have been asking, so let's do it. Okay, hold on one moment while I bring the camera down over my table. Hold on. Okay, so for those of you who like tarot, I'm going to start with the tarot, but I may finish with the Kipper. But starting off, let's check in, let's see if there's any update on, because I've read on them a few times before, but of course this is the updated November 19th, 2022 read for the monster Matt Gaetz. But let me remove my bias. Clear. And let's look at his future. Or let's look at his past. Karma hanging over him and his future. Okay, so Matt Gaetz. So the forces in motion. Yes, a big old burden there. Greatest challenges. Whoa, okay. I think we all know what he's done in the past, but let's go ahead and I'm trying to figure out, maybe I should, no, let's do it this way. So past, present, karma hanging over him, whoa, and his future moving forward. Future and legal and all of that. Okay, and I'll take the 2 off the bottom as well. Whoa, wait do you see what's at the bottom? Goodness. Hold on. Let's make some room here. So, yeah, he's been quite the fool in the past. There's his karma hanging over him because of his past actions. Here's his future due to all of those issues. Wow, and at the bottom, man. Okay, so I'll show you that in a minute. That's, or not in a minute, but in a bit. That's the surprise. So anyway, the forces in motion, these 2 cards are really important for the entire read. He's overwhelmed with the 10 of Wands. Maybe he's even feeling oppressed, but oh, poor baby, right? Our 10 of Wands, when it's upright, is being overwhelmed with responsibilities. He's got a lot of worry and even work stress. I don't think that I don't think he's feeling like he's gonna make it. His biggest challenges have to do with secrets. And we can only imagine what those are, right? Joel Greenberg knows all of his secrets, and I think, of course, if I remember right in the past, he had flipped, but to be granted some type of immunity, he flipped on Matt Gaetz. And I don't know why it's taken so long for that to come through, but also Matt Gaetz is also very guilty of the insurrection of the January 6th, of trying to uphold, trying to keep Trump in. And that's why we have the Fool card here in the past, and this would be Trump, you know, the plan. This was his plan. This is where's my chopstick? This is Matt Gaetz's plan to keep the Fool in the office. With the Four of Swords, he's falling. He will be falling on his swords, and he'll be trying to take a stand. But I don't think he's got a leg to stand on. I don't think he can bridge that gap. And this is the past. Okay, hanging over him with with the Lovers reversed. Oh my goodness, this is arguments, major regrets. Did he get? I think he did marry somebody. This is my divorce card when it comes to reversed. This is my Biden card, but it could be also something to do with his fatherhood. But he's having karmic arguments. This could be with his own father. I don't know who. Oh, that's right. He's got the dad. He has the dad who's always been there for him and paid to get him out of his DUIs. But if we read this in terms of January 6th, this is him arguing to keep Biden out of office. And that's the karma hanging over him. I feel like that's the best way to read it, actually. But, that's the thing with divination. You sometimes get the layers of messages. So there's a couple of levels there, I think. With his future, the Seven of Pentacles shows that his investments probably won't pay off at all because we have the Knight of Cups reversed. And when the Knight of Cups comes through reversed, this shows cheating. And it also brings in bad news. Major disappointments there. So he's invested in a cheater, which is Trump. And in the future, he's going to be facing his fears with the Moon card up here. He's going to be facing his fears and also just continuing to lie and deceive. And he's got the, it's my card for hidden agendas. And with the Queen of Swords reversed, would this be Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's like his best friend? I don't see her as being a smart person, but, this would show somebody who's really cold-hearted and insecure and, super dishonest and super careless. And the two of them, I think, are like two peas in a pod. What was at the bottom of the deck? Ta-da! And if that's not bad enough, ta-da! Oh my God. So his past is going to come out. Judgment will be, had. With the Tower, it's a major problem for him, major crisis, major pain. Yeah. Then again, too, sometimes, with the reversals or allowing for reversals, sometimes it doesn't always, come through the right way. But so let's just play with the possibility that both of these came through reversed. If that were the key, or if that were the case, then the key meanings here with the Judgment card in the reverse position would be bringing through like major regrets and major self-doubt. It's like it's still just terrible, right? And then with the Tower, if it had come through and reversed, that's imprisonment. That's somebody in imprisonment, in actual, in prison, like you can't get out. You don't get to even fall out of the top. The crisis, could not have been averted. And it's also sometimes people that, they just won't let go. And so that's why they go down with the ship. So it's possible. So let's use the Kipper to see if we do. Now I have to again let go of my bias because we don't want confirmation bias happening. I want only the truth. So here's my question with the Kipper. Is this guy ever going to see any prison time? Will he ever be locked up? Will we see anything like that from Matt Gaetz? Ooh. There's the first card. Was it just, yeah, it was just the one card. So that's right in his immediate environment, and it's also when it comes to timing, it could very well be something very soon. Maybe now that Merrick Garland has the special counsel Jack Smith to take over the Trump matters, that frees him up. Now the guy, that Jack Smith guy, I was reading about him, and he's used to handling a department of at least 100 people. Okay, so more cards. But anyway, I'm thinking maybe with, here, let me move this out of the way for now. Maybe with, maybe Merrick Garland will have more time to address these other things. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Matt Gaetz. Okay, and I'll take the 2 off the bottom. Uh-oh. Is Matt Gaetz married, you guys? I don't know, but whoever this person is, it's his main squeeze, which is disgusting to me even to think of, but you know, a lot of crazy women out there. Let's go this way, that way I'll have more room. Okay. Now I can go faster. Yeah, and there's his drug addictions. Back there, his reputation's trash. He came through. Ooh. Ooh. I need to draw one more card. I thought I drew 14. Hold on. Let's do it this way. Because this is, I'm feeling like this is really important, this card here. Which one? Right here. A gift. Could just be a visitor. Ah, darn it. I don't have the, let's see, was at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, I don't have the imprisonment card. But what do I do? What do I have? So maybe it's just going to be taking some time. But then again, I don't have that long time card. I have a short amount of time up here. Okay, so the trajectory of his life is headed towards poverty, and it's going to affect not only his family but his closest people, closest friends. His reputation will be scrutinized. His reputation is a major problem and distraction in his life. His reputation as an energy whore and a very, very negative person is a problem. His reputation as somebody who gives gifts to get what he wants. Woo! Gives gifts and then just waits. Maybe there's going to be something that comes out about him trying to buy someone on the bench, or even SCOTUS, one of the, like maybe, what's his name? Clarence Thomas. I don't know. So I think he is married. She has some control over him somehow. Did he marry somebody very wealthy? Is that the deal? I don't know. I mean, I'm going into this reading really cold. I just know that, he and Jim Jordan are big buds, and they're both just a couple of idiots in my book. But now I am thinking that I did read a long time ago that he did marry somebody, and is she wealthy? Because if so, that would explain why she has control over him. He's looking towards hopefully a factory job. Wouldn't that be great? I don't know. I think this is him in the future signing papers or trying to press charges against Biden, and him being involved in some type of judicial situation, because we have the courthouse card, even though it's not the adjudication card, but or it should be adjudication, but in this deck with the courthouse card, this card's all legal matters, all hearings, J6 committee stuff, decisions that come through, like he's going to be deciding to lie. He will continue to try to just tangle himself up in all kinds of crap to maybe distract from what he's got going on. But he's got a little bit of an OCD happening. He's got a drug addiction that keeps his mind in a big gloomy haze. He's depressed because of the drugs and alcohol, because alcohol is a depressant and drugs play havoc with your, what is it, like they call it, the serotonin, endorphins, all of that. But other issues with this card is just feeling really insecure. But it's also my card for major ignoramuses. And that's him. Okay. So he's looking forward to details, problems with his reputation because of drugs and alcohol abuse and because of foreign situations, foreign relations. Is his wife a person from another country? But right in his immediate circle of friends, this is our foreign relations card. Besides alcohol and drugs and anything to excess. And he's been trying to hide it. He's been deceiving people for quite some time. But then again, it's public record that his father has paid off his DUIs that he has had multiple times that we even know about. This is like, he's a perfect example of a kid that, gets a DUI young and then gets his record sealed up, but then it keeps happening as an older person because he hasn't, obviously rehab hasn't worked for him if he's ever gone. Maybe he's never gone. But that's his reputation, because this is our reputation card. This is also how a person is rewarded with life, with their success in their career. His successful career has to do with foreign people. And this, when I have these two cards close by, and especially with the Journey card, and especially with the Poverty card, like these two cards and this card, and then you bring the Journey card in with it. These are all close together. These are my cards for human trafficking. Right here. People who are not able to make ends meet at all. And this is a young person here. And then we have travel from foreign lands. So all of this is weighing down on him. Now the main female cannot be anybody other than a main female in his life. So don't ask if this is a judge or anyone else, because it's not. Those are not the rules in the Kipper. This is always the person you're reading on, if it's a male, and then if this main female comes through, then that's their person. Now in like a same-sex relationship, then this would be the person you're reading on, and then this is their main squeeze. But I don't think that's him. I think this is his wife. I mean, I don't think that he's in those kinds of relationships, but who knows? I don't know. And I don't even care. But this is definitely somebody that's his main squeeze that's in a lot of control over him, because she landed above him. And he's waiting, or he hopes, that he can get out of it, but I don't think he's going to. I don't think he's going to, even though I don't have the imprisonment card here, and it didn't come through at the bottom of the deck, I still feel like there's some rules and regulations that are going to be brought down on not only his personal assets, but the clan that he's involved in. For all we know, Merrick Garland could be, this could be the whole, conspiracy thing that he's been working on with. He could, when Merrick Garland finishes up on everything he's working on, it could bring down so many top officials in, this clan of official people in government positions. Who've all been in bed with foreign money, and who've all been involved in human trafficking and money laundering and all of that. Wow. Yeah, because his card knights to all of this. Man. So maybe it's just going to take quite some time. I wish I had the imprisonment card here. I mean, we did have something with that. I mean, to have the Tower and the Judgment card in the tarot doesn't get any worse than that. Well, it could if you had the Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Death card. That could be a problem. Or Four of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Death card. Yeah. I would like this to mean that he's looking at making license plates in a foreign prison somewhere. But instead what I'm getting is that I think that he's involved in the whole money laundering, child human trafficking. Man. That could take out a lot of government officials once that all comes out. So I hope you guys are all subscribed to the ICIJ, I think it's .org, or it might be .com. It's the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists. And you've read the Panama Papers, Panama Papers, Paradise Papers, and most recently the Pandora Papers. And there's the Panama Papers. You can watch a documentary on Netflix, but I don't know. They do have a lot of videos on their website, the ICIJ website, but I don't know that they have documentaries on the Pandora Paradise or the Pandora Papers yet. But if you get on their newsletter, you'll get things every week, and man, they're doing a lot of work. That's a great organization to donate to if you can. So anyway, I think I'm going to close this up for now when it comes to Matt Gaetz. If any of you guys like doing the knighting and you want to, do some more work on that, just go, 2 over and 1 up, or 1 over and 2 up, right? Or 1 over and 2 down, and you can get all kinds of more information. But other than that, this reading will be really long if I sit and do that. So I'm going to get this uploaded for you instead. Okay, thanks you guys. Bye.